Robbie Slater. Why soccer?
Basically, my parents were English. They immigrated here when I was just a baby. I was actually born overseas, and that's really why. Mad Liverpool supporters, and I followed suit.
First time.
I was about 7 years old. I think I even started before that in the backyard with my dad.
Your hero.
Dennis Lilly and Jeff Thompson were big heroes, fast bowlers, and I thought they were the bee's knees.
Proudest moment.
I would generalise one moment as in playing for Australia, and then I'd go a bit further and say playing against Argentina in '93, and obviously winning the premiership with Blackburn.
Game defining.
I mean, I would be very biased and say Liverpool did in the late 70s and 80s, but I think that'd be quite wrong. It'd be a shame not to mention Brazil. You know, the ultimate fantasy in football.
Great Aussie moment.
I think Pat Rafter winning the US Open the first time.
US Open men's singles champion.
Soccer's future.
Well, I think in Australia we've got to make the World Cup finals. That's the first step. We've got a great thing with this Northern Spirit thing going on.
Future goals.
I mean, I'd like to be successful with this Northern Spirit. I'd like for us to win a championship if possible. I'd like to coach. I don't know where or how or if it's with kids, but I think I'd definitely like to stay involved in that way and put something back into something that's really given me everything.
Your role.
With the Northern Spirit, I am the club captain, and that means everyone doesn't like me.
Style of play.
My style of play, I would say, powerful. I like dribbling. You know, a lot of power, speed.
Great game.
Goals, definitely.
Routines, rituals.
Yeah, I have sort of a set thing I do every day, and it goes with eating and putting on a particular pair of underpants, which is pretty embarrassing, but I don't think I'm the only one on that sort of score, so.
Biggest rival.
In England, I always found it very difficult to play against Dennis Irwin.
Pressure.
Now, usually I just run off, try and dig a hole in the middle of the ground.
Today's stars.
I think Ronaldo's still got a huge margin for progression. He's only, I think, 21, 22.
Aussie flavour.
I think we're definitely getting the players. I think, you know, there's more and more quality players. You know, you got your Harry Kools, Bosniches, Ned Zelic is doing very well in Germany.
Your weaknesses.
Weaknesses? Oh, I lose my temper. I'm terrible on the field.
Any advice?
You just got to work hard and you got to be mad for it.
Cricket. Don't miss Australia's tour of India with live coverage of all 3 tests, plus all the excitement of the one-day series. That's Fox Sports in March.
Hollywood comes to town on the US PGA Tour as the best in the world tackle the Riviera Golf Course in Los Angeles. They're here for the Nissan Open. Now, in its 75th year, this tournament is one with a difference. And with the field so open so far this season, the players are still hot for the opportunity to take on a below-strength Tiger Woods. Live and exclusive, the Nissan Open continues this morning from 7 on Fox Sports. There's only one place to catch up with all the weekend sporting action, and that's on Fox Sports Monday Night Lineup.
This is brilliant.
3 programs back-to-back, kicking off at 7:30 with the Back Page. At 8, it's NRL Scoreboard with Russell Fairfax and Laurie Daly. And at 8:30, Greg Clark presents the best of the running game with Super 12 Wrap.
Vintage Journal.
Bringing you the results and highlights from the weekend's fixtures tonight from 7:30 on Fox Sports.
All right, listen up.
There's some things we don't need to tell you about the practice.
Excuse me?
Like you don't need to know their names.
Bobby. Eugene. Lindsay.
Jimmy.
Lucy.
And you don't need to have watched it from the beginning.
Previously on the practice, they found her body in your car.
We don't need to tell you how many awards it's won.
I'm not letting him go.
Listen to the sound of your voice. You've lost your way.
Somebody was murdered. Somebody's gonna pay for it. That's my way.
And we don't need to talk you through the characters.
You could get to Spar. Did you think about that? Did you?
Bobby, shut up.
All right, let's all...
Fact. That we're engaged doesn't mean I'm not still senior partner. You don't speak to me like that in here.
Then let's step outside.
The only thing you need to know about the practice is that this is courtroom drama at its best.
Lawsuits have driven the truth underground, Mr. Donald.
Well, this one dug it up.
The Practice, every weeknight at 8:30 on FX.
Imagine the most beautiful waterways on Earth. Sail TV takes you there. Come travel around the world and experience the beauty, the people and the flavours from river to sea. Sail TV on Lifestyle.
So I said to Steve, I reckon you'll do it tough in India, mate. And he said spinners will do the job. I don't know.
Wonder when we last won over there.
Hang on a tick, mate. Need a clean plate.
When you want the latest news, results, stats and TV guide, log on to foxsports.com.au. Any hour of the day, it's your online companion to sport.
Yeah, haven't won a series in India since '69. Is that right? Hit 'em with pace, I reckon.
foxsports.com.au, where the game never ends.
March 2001, the world's biggest sporting events continue to make their home on Fox Sports. Loading cricket. Don't miss Australia's tour of India with exclusively live coverage of all 3 tests, plus all the excitement of the one-day series. Loading rugby league. With an unprecedented lineup of quality league clashes, Fox Sports is the channel that brings you total NRL throughout March. Loading rugby union. The Vodafone Super 12 reaches new heights in 2001 with the most comprehensive coverage ever. See every game, every weekend. Loading golf. The world's premier golfing circuit continues with the Honda Classic, the Bay Hill Invitational and the Players' Championship live from the TPC at Sawgrass. Loading motorsport. The heroes of the Superbike World Championship are back in the saddle for round 1, live from Valencia in Spain. Plus the NASCAR's fire up in the Winston Cup Series. We've got all the action covered in March on Australia's home of live sport, Fox Sports.
Hey, come on! Feel the warrior! Tiger, tiger!
No stop!
Come on, Raiders.
Whose side are you on?
With every NRL match every week, this is Fox Sports, where the game never ends. This morning, an NBA doubleheader live. First up at 4:30, New York tip-off against the Sacramento Kings. Following on at 7, the Indiana Pacers face the Minnesota Timberwolves. An NBA doubleheader, 4:30 this morning on Fox Sports 2.
We are about to kick it!
These guys mean business.
Are you ready to get raw? Hey, look at this!
Direct from the USA.
Oh, look at this! What?
Raw is war.
Oh, that's certainly not fair! No, get out of the way!
The world's most successful wrestling show.
That is just the way it is!
Same day action.
What a maneuver!
WWF War is War at the special time of midnight Tuesday. Fox Sports.
Another Fox Sports snapshot taken by Inside Sport.
Sex twice.
Yes. Sleep. After sex? Nah. Before? Yeah. Hole in a one eye.
Having a good time with the boys, getting very drunk. Nah, not really.
What are producers? Little baby.
Riding the perfect wave can pretty much equal it, yeah.
Eating.
Really good sex beats sex any day.
I'm saving myself, so I don't know yet.
This Fox Sports snapshot was taken by Inside Sport.
View the world through Australian eyes. Sky News. Sky News.
Ever wondered why buildings don't have a 13th floor? It's because there's something up there they don't want you to see. The 13th floor, coming soon to Showtime.
This weekend on Fox Sports, it's a non-stop sporting feast. Our record-breaking cricket heroes head to the subcontinent to take on the might of India. We take you there with full coverage of the first test, live and exclusive. It's round 3 of the NRL and you won't miss a minute of the action with every game over the weekend, including a big doubleheader on Fox Sports Central Live. And it's the best in rugby with live coverage of all games in the Vodafone Super 12. That's this weekend on Fox Sports.
Whose side are you on?
With every NRL match every week, this is Fox Sports, where the game never ends.
How many test centuries did AB make in his career?
Hey, AB, you want some sauce?
Into cricket, you'll find every ball, wicket and batting average when you log on to foxsports.com.au.
He made 27. Correct.
foxsports.com.au, where the game never ends. There's only one place to catch up with all the weekend sporting action, and that's on Fox Sports Monday Night Lineup.
This is brilliant!
3 programs back-to-back, kicking off at 7:30 with the Back Page. At 8, it's NRL Scoreboard with Russell Fairfax and Laurie Daly. And at 8:30, Greg Clark presents the best of the running game with Super 12 Wrap.
Vintage Gunner!
Bringing you the results and highlights from the weekend's fixtures, tonight from 7:30 on Fox Sports.
Now, more information, more entertainment, more music, more of the gossip you want to hear. Homegrown and exclusive. It's Australia's favourite guide to what's going down in the world of entertainment. And in 2001, it returns. Bigger and better than ever before.
Surprise!
You can't afford to miss. Premiere. Returning soon to Fox 8.
March 2001, the world's biggest sporting events continue to make their home on Fox Sports. Loading cricket. Don't miss Australia's tour of India with exclusively live coverage of all 3 tests, plus all the excitement of the one-day series. Loading rugby league. With an unprecedented lineup of quality league clashes, Fox Sports is the channel that brings you total NRL throughout March. Loading rugby union. The Vodafone Super 12 reaches new heights in 2001 with the most comprehensive coverage ever. See every game, every weekend. Loading golf. The world's premier golfing circuit continues with the Honda Classic, the Bay Hill Invitational and the Players' Championship live from the TPC at Sawgrass. Loading motorsport. The heroes of the Superbike World Championship are back in the saddle for round 1 live from Valencia in Spain. Plus the NASCAR's fire up in the Winston Cup Series. We've got all the action covered in March on Australia's home of live sport, Fox Sports.
Go then, boy!
Whose side are you on?
With every NRL match every week, this is Fox Sports, where the game never ends.